Hey traders, this is Jeff from Zen Trader with a market update. It's been a couple days. The market's had a chance to breathe a little bit. We've gotten through the holiday trading, and it seems like things are starting to accelerate to the downside. I've got some charts of the NASDAQ, the Dow, and a mystery chart. I'm not going to tell you because I want you to just focus on the chart for a moment without looking at what the symbol was. But let's start with the NASDAQ. Today, more selling and not unexpected selling. You know, we basically went right up to the 60 level on the RSI. This is just textbook. If I could really get detailed with the 2060 RSI bearish, one of the smaller little details would be when a market opens up after being in a downtrend that we have been in, when it opens up and then it hits the 60, that's even more reason to suspect that the markets are going to sell off. Now, the reason is when markets open strong and finish weak, when that becomes a pattern, that's just classic distribution that's going on behind the scenes. So today was not unexpected on any level. Now, I didn't add to any of my position because I have a pretty decent short position in DIA. I was really hoping to see the markets pull up maybe to the 2900, and then I wanted to add to my position. So I knew where I wanted to add, and so anything else I was just basically sitting. We are forming a little bit of a triangle pattern here, this is a continuation pattern more than likely. This could be all the upside that we get. We may fall shy of this target. We may just continue to sell off because things are starting to look like there could be some acceleration here. The Dow, same thing. This is a continuation pattern where it most likely will, we've got some well-defined boundaries on the upper and lower. Would not be surprised at all to see this break down again. We stalled right at the 60 level. We continue to just dwell in these oversold levels, which generally lead to more oversold levels until we get some kind of positive divergence, which I don't see that right now at all. And at this point, we're really going to need to see some accelerated selling, some capitulation of some level. I'm not saying that we need to see like mass selling or anything. I'm not really calling for that at this point in time, but the markets are weak. There's no doubt about it. I'm not even really looking at anything on the long side. I was short the miners. I covered the miners over the weekend. I said to get short the miners, and I did on Tuesday, and I ended up selling out the open. I sold half at the open, and then the other half a little bit later in the day when they started to rebound. I just wanted to take my gains and just more or less be out of that trade for right now. So something else quickly, the Dow. We're coming up on another full moon next week, so we may just lounge around here. This was the last full moon, and you can see that we just had a major sell-off since then. So given that there's not a whole lot going on in the markets, it is a holiday shortened week, we may just not do a whole lot until next week. I'm running out of time here. This is the NASDAQ. Markets were so weak they could even rally up above their middle Keltner channel. And then the last chart, I just want you to look at this chart. Don't look at what it is and just, is this bullish or bearish? I mean, this is extreme. This is a weekly chart. This is a textbook momentum, strong momentum looking chart, and this is TLT. A strong bond market equals a weak, as of late, like that's been the correlation, a weak general market, and this doesn't look like a top to me, and therefore how can the markets be in a bottom if that's been the correlation lately? So until this tops,